Right, good evening guys. Just a quick video for you today. What I'm going to do in this video is basically explain a couple of things that I don't particularly like about this FTX Kanyon. It's mainly just the weak spots that I've spotted so far. The first you've probably spotted is the lights. Basically there's a really tiny thread that goes in there and it basically comes off. If you knock your lights, it comes off very easily, it just knocks off. And then, I mean, this one knocked off before, I've screwed them in a couple of times, but that's just one little niggle. So, and I don't like this, it's got a Velcro. I don't like that bit either, because that's making the shell off hard. So basically, right, what we've got is just shove that back in camera. So basically you've got these metal plates here at the front and at the back. Now these are held on by two screws there, right, and it's just pivoting on that little bit there. Okay, and that's the same at the back as well. Now when you come to lift the truck up, you've got a tendency to lift it up with the front and the back. So basically, because it's just easier to lift it up like that, but doing that you're putting pressure on these bits. If I just do that, you can see how it bends there, so obviously it's going to weaken that bit there, and it has done in ours, where that in there's a little rod. If you see that little pin, thick rod pin there, well that slots in there and that's snapped on the inside, so that's a weak spot. Now something I was thinking about doing is putting something across here. I've not got it on me right now, but I did make a plate out of what was called dye bond. I've measured it across here to go across there and to come across here, and I was going to put it all the way down there to here on top and basically just fasten it on with cable ties. So then when we do lift it, that can't go anywhere because it'll be held with the metal pieces coming across there. But just as long as it comes all the way down here as well, so it can't bend, because that's what that needs. So that basically is the couple of things that have bugged me on this: the lights and these pivoting areas here. And if your tyres are full of water like these are at the moment, because Oliver's been sending it through his through puddles and things, you lift it up and you see it just puts pressure on that and that just comes straight out. The suspension as well, I wasn't quite happy with the suspension on, you know, these shocks here, because when we got the car it was leaning down to one side like that. When you put the body shell on, it always leant to one side, and that was a little bit annoying. So we've had to shove all them, we've had to wind them right down on both sides to keep the body shell up. When the body shell's on, you've got quite a lot of this body post here sticking up. So I've ordered some more of these little washers. These rubber O-rings, I think they're called. So I'm going to pile some more of them up, so then when that's on there, it will lift it up a little bit, bringing it further up from the wheels, because at the front of the wheels, at the front of the truck, when you're steering under articulation, they tend to rub very easily on the front parts of the truck. So hiring that body up might just eliminate that and give you a bit more clearance from your body shell. That's the only thing really that bugs me, is these lights just fall off quite easily, and then they're pivoting bits there. But overall I think it's quite a good truck. But apart from that, I can't complain about anything else about this so far. We've quite enjoyed it. It's quite a good truck, and not bad, and quite good for the 160 quid that it costs. There are plenty of upgrade options available. The only niggle is these, if you want to replace them, they're 70 quid. That's half the price of the truck originally. So that's the end of this video. So I just wanted to point out these weak spots here, here, here and here, and the lights basically in this one. So thanks for watching, see you again soon.